Welcome back. There are still a few weeks left in asparagus season, so it's the perfect time to try Chef Massimo's next recipe. And that's perfect for breakfast, for brunch, or even lunch, because we're making a scrambled egg with asparagus. So here's an interesting thing. You say Italians don't usually eat their eggs for breakfast.
That's right. In Italy, we tend to eat eggs as a quick lunch or a light dinner. So I never had eggs at breakfast other than a few religious occasions that you are mandated to eat them.
Okay, so this recipe is going to work out if you want to have it for dinner. Go ahead and tell us how we start.
Okay, so very simple. We have beautiful asparagus, just like these ones here, green, and you can buy white also. I mean, there's no issue. But what I've done is, if you can get close here, I peeled the ends. Because most people nowadays, they're saying, oh, you just snap them where it's soft, it's not soft. But you end up snapping off about 3 inches of stem. So a little bit of olive oil in the pan. And, we have garlic, because asparagus and garlic go together so beautifully. So make sure that it cooks. Then the asparagus right here. And I'm going to show you in a second how I achieved the look. We're going to put a nugget of butter. Not too much. Just like so, and we're gonna let it cook. Maybe a little sprinkle of salt that will extract the water, and this is basically what's gonna stay inside my asparagus scrambled egg. Then I took the asparagus and I cut them also like that, and I'm gonna put them in so that they will blanch and slightly cook. I'm gonna keep my bowl close by, just like that, and then I'm gonna have to pick them out, but that's okay. Maybe a touch of water if you wanna, like in this case here, a little touch of water. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you exactly how I achieve the asparagus. So I have the asparagus peeled a little bit with a nice peeler, and then what I do is I cut the tips. Let me move this out of the way. I can split the asparagus in half just like that, or not. You don't have to do that, okay? And then this part here, I mean, it's difficult to chop, but if you just squeeze it like that, you crack it, very simply, and then you just cut it up really, really fine, just like that.
Just wondering, there's so many people out there that just snap their asparagus. As you just mentioned, you'd rather cut it. So if you're snapping it, are you just wasting too much? Is that the problem?
Sometimes asparagus in the summertime, they tend to get a little woody when they're up high in the season, so you want to snap them out. But, you know, in this case here, this is what we do. I like doing this, and beside that, when you peel them, you actually have a beautiful colored asparagus to deal with, and that's going to be fantastic in terms of looking good on the plate, right? This is too hot. You can feel my pain, right? I'm burning myself. Okay, now, time to do the eggs. So, eggs, very simple. Crack the eggs in a bowl, scrambled eggs, I mean, come on. Am I teaching you something new here? I don't think so. Scrambled egg, a little touch of milk, not too much, just like so. Give it a quick beating. And I don't like to really whip up the egg way too much. There's no real need to do that. Nobody says that you have to really beat it up like crazy. So, my oh my. We are eating a lot of good stuff here. Important thing to do with the scrambled egg is, everything is falling here. I'm under siege. Butter. Turn the fire down as much as possible. Pour the eggs in, just like that. Arm yourself with this, and then you just barely bring it together. You see that? Look at the scrambled egg. Look at that scrambled egg.
How do you like your scrambled eggs, Massimo?
I like my scrambled egg a little bit soft, just like that. Put it on a plate, just like so. Spread it out nicely. Make a nice little pad, okay? I love my scrambled egg like this. That's exactly what I like. This 3 scrambled egg is enough to feed 2 people, that's for sure. I mean, I do it like that. And then all I have to do really is just take a little bit of arugula, not too much. You don't want to kill it. Make a little bit of that. And let's see. A little bit of the asparagus that have been pre-cooked. We take a little avocado, spoon. I learned this in Mexico. A couple of avocados, look at that. And this is a delicious brunch, lunch, dinner. I don't know, snack.
You're also adding prosciutto to this, right?
Prosciutto di Parma. Now, I sliced this one myself, so it's extremely thin. I'm gonna put it on just like that, okay? And that's it. Now, grana padano. A nice amount of this because there's nothing else in this dish. Okay, just like that. And a few roasted hazelnut for a little crunch. So we'll make the plate look a little bit better for the final picture, but you get the idea? Would you eat that?
Ooh, I get the idea. It looks incredible.